All right. Always weird when I got two phones going on. I wish they were. Would it almost be better to have one of them there? I think so. YouTube right there. All right. Then they're right next to each other. Hey, everybody, how you doing? Hi, how's it going there? TikTok, YouTube. Hi, how's it going, everybody? Hey, everyone, good to see you. It's been a hot minute there over on TikTok. Yeah, YouTube. Good to see you, everybody. Tonight is the first night I'll be online doing basically raising money for Gender For Me Care for the Gender For Me Care Access Fund through a nonprofit organization called Point of Pride. We do this every year. This year is the 4th year. I do a whole bunch of little lives leading up to the fundraiser that we'll be doing that will last 30 straight hours, starting on March 30th and ending on Trans Day of Visibility. Very excited about this year. We're already at $37,000. And we're going for 1 million. You can donate by going to the link in my bio. And if you're wondering how the money is distributed, all the information is in the link in the bio. It's like a landing pad. It's from Give Lively. And Give Lively only works with organizations that are nonprofits. So it's a legit nonprofit by working with Give Lively. And it's also Point of Pride has a legit nonprofit. So the goal to hit is 1 million. We've hit 4.3 million in the last 3 years. And this year we're going for 1 million. That's effectively going to help somewhere around, I don't know, like 5 to 10,000 people. I'll have to get the numbers a little bit more in front of me. I'm kind of going off the seat of my pants a little bit tonight. But that's how I work best. So thank you for being here, everybody. Let me not show the lights. Thank you for being here. So do me a favor and let's get it rolling. If you are able to give a little bit, or $1, $2, $3, a little bit helps. Thank you for the bubble gum. Please go to the link in my bio. That is the best way to support the work that we are doing for the nonprofit right now. I'm very excited that we're working with them again. I think over the last several years, the average donation has been about $42. And that's a lot of people. That means we've had like 90,000 or 95,000 donations to hit 4.3 million. Absolutely wild to be able to do that. And such a big scale, but with so few people. That's so few of them out. That means a lot of people are giving very little, but they're giving what they got with what they have, and that's pretty gosh darn cool. So please go to the link in my bio. You can learn more there and how the money will be sent out and how to apply. You can learn by going to pointofpride.org, and they try to make sure that they open up their applications several times a year. But before we started doing this fundraiser in 2022, they had raised $600,000 over the course of about 9 years or 8 years. And in the second year that we were doing this, we raised $2.3 million. Effectively, I don't know, if you want to learn more about how you can support Point of Pride, you can go to the link in my bio. And we're just going to chill out for probably an hour, hour and a half and see how far we can get. We're currently at $37,000. I'll be doing these lives probably throughout the entire month of March, on and off. I'm very excited about doing that again. Please comment, like, and subscribe so you can stay on top of everything. So I appreciate you all being here. Oh my God, Katie is here. Katie, I miss you. Thank you, everyone. Please do me a favor and comment your favorite beverage. Mine right now is going to be a Gatorade. The more you comment and interact, the better the lives are going to do. So please just give me, let me know what you're drinking right now. Green tea, coffee, someone said. Dr. Thunder, Dr. Pepper. What the fuck is Dr. Thunder? Grape soda, Gatorade, sweet tea, decaf, Pepsi, water. Wow, there's a lot of answers. Milk. Me too. I actually love milk. I had 4 glasses of milk last night, and I was sporting up by the storm. And I looked at my spouse, and I'm like, I'm very sorry. But I grew up on a farm, you know. Milk is my favorite. Hey everyone, thank you so much for joining us. Right now, we are raising money for Gender Affirming Care Access Fund through the nonprofit organization Point of Pride. This is our 4th year. In the last 3 years, we have raised $4.3 million to help other trans people access the care that they need so very much. If you want to know more or donate right now, you can by going to the link in my bio. It will tell you everything you need to know about where the money is going to go, what is Point of Pride, and the things that we've done in the past. If you want to know even more, I advise going to pointofpride.org. It has all the information, including application, when applications will be available in order to get that care. But then also, what they have done with the money in the years we've done this fundraiser already. They are 6-time rated platinum by GuideStar. Getting that award, getting that ranking by GuideStar is very difficult. 1% of all nonprofits earn that title. And you have to be extremely transparent to get to that point. Thank you so much for the Galaxy. Thank you so much for the Galaxy again. I appreciate it. Just to let you all know, the best way to donate to Point of Pride, though, will be going to the link in my bio. If you send me wonderful little, stuff on TikTok, I think on YouTube is a little different. I think on YouTube, you probably could send me super chats and stuff, and I think that would be okay. I think that they take less money, but TikTok takes like 40% of all the money you send me on a live. So we won't get as much as you think we would. Where have you been? I have not seen you for ages. I've been around. I just don't really post on TikTok that much anymore. I'm more of a YouTube and an Instagram gal these days, just because you got to go where you can go as a content creator, you know. Hey, thank you so much for the super chat, Allie. Got your book, and I love all you do. Thank you so much. For those who don't know, my book, we sold the most books ever on my website last month. It's about 850 books we sold in one single month. That was a pretty big goddamn deal. Right now, we are 500 orders behind, so I'm not going to be selling the book for at least a week or two in order to kind of catch up. But all that being said, we're here to raise money for gender affirming care for other trans people that access that care who need it so very much. If you want to learn more, you can by going to the link in my bio and donating what you got with what you have. If you got $1, $2, $3, $5, $100, it doesn't matter how much you give. The book, anytime that you can give, that means the world. And your attention also matters. If all you can do is give us attention, that also helps. The longer that you watch the live streams, the more people that we reach. If you want to put me on and just have me on in the background, that also helps us reach more people. But also interact with me as you can. So tell me what your favorite color is down below. The more you interact, the better the lives will do. Did you ever come out with a homeowner's version of your book? That will be in the spring of 2026. We're currently working on various titles of it, but also it might be Lock and Key, might be the name of my book to kind of fit Safe and Sound, but not really positive. Where's the stool? The stool is in my workshop right now, over there, not here. Pink, green, red, emerald green, teal, yellow. Everyone say, thank you, trolls. Thank you, trolls. You help engagement, and we love that, especially when we're raising money for gender affirming care. Accidental ally. So thank you, trolls. Everyone say thank you, trolls, down below. We love you, trolls. You're the best. You give me such great content to respond to. You can help us raise money for gender affirming care right now by going to the link in my bio. We have raised $4.3 million in the last 3 years for other trans people to access gender affirming care. That looks like binders, gaps, HRT, electrolysis, and surgeries. You can learn more about how the money is distributed every single year by going to the link in my bio. That is through Give Lively, which is a giving link that only works with nonprofits. And Point of Pride is a 6-time, the last 6 years they've been rated platinum by GuideStar, and less than 1% of all nonprofits are able to get that. So help us help other trans people by going to the link in my bio. And let's go! There have been almost 600, actually there has been over 620 anti-trans bills that have been proposed in the United States in the last, I think only the first 2 months of this year. And about, I think so, someone can correct me, I think 13 of those have passed already. So right now is a good time to come together, and right now is a good time to, thrive in spite of it all. So if you would like to support us right now and continue to support the trans community in whatever way we can while we are going through this, you can go to the link in my bio and donate what you got with what you have. We're really excited about the fact that we're in a good position to consistently hit our goals every day. We got to hit about $10,000 every single day leading up to the fundraiser in order to make sure that we have a good enough runway. I always talk about this every year, but if you have a good enough runway and a good momentum leading up to the fundraiser, you can basically pull off anything. You just have to have a really good momentum. And right now, we're in a great place. We are already at 37,000 last time I checked. Someone can update me by going to the link in my bio. Just someone tell me what we're currently at. We're probably close to 37,000 right now. That's about $10,000 more than we had last year at the same time. Thank you so much for giving us another super chat. I support all my friends. Thanks for all that you're doing, Mercury. I appreciate you. There's another one I missed. Got your book, and I love that all you do. Well, thank you, Allie. Thank you, B. I appreciate you both so very much. Can someone give me an update of where we're at right now? And everyone say thank you, trolls. Thank you, trolls. Accidental ally. We're over $37,000, which means we've raised about $800, $900 since we've been on the live. And we've only been on the live for 15 minutes. That's great. We're going for $40,000 tonight. That would put us about $13,000 to $14,000 ahead of last year at the same time. So I would love to make sure that we are pushing back that and hitting those goals every single day. $37,290. Thank you, Cade. Everyone say thank you, Cade. What is your favorite sweet treat? Oh no, Asa. Everyone tell me what your favorite sweet treat is. Mine is... it's probably going to be a Carmelo. I love Carmelos. I'm a big fan of Carmelos. Thank you, Cade. Everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. We are raising money for gender affirming care for other trans people to access gender affirming care who would not be able to otherwise. You can learn more right now by going to the link in my bio. We are aiming for 1 million by the end of March 31st. For those who do not know, in the last 3 years, we've raised $4.3 million. Year one, we were going for 24,000. We finished with 125,000. Year two, we were going for 1 million, and we finished with 2.3 million. So we are doing real good this year. We're on track to do another great year. So you can learn more by going to the link in my bio and how you can give to Point of Pride. Give what you can with what you have. Oh, this needs to fail. Disgusting. Okay. Thank you for commenting and boosting us, you dumbass. $37,326,000. I love you, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Tell me what state you're in, what country you're in. Comment down below. Tell me where you're at. We're in tropical Madison, Wisconsin. I appreciate you all. We got someone from Texas. Multiple people from Texas, California, New York, Quebec, Virginia, California, Virginia, Maine, Florida, Ontario, South Dakota, Western New York, Ohio, New Zealand, Georgia, Illinois, Minnesota, Virginia, Green Bay, Wisconsin, California, Australia, you're 18 hours ahead of us. England, Missouri. Okay, I'm not going to say that, but it is funny. That was funny. I'm not going to lie. If you're a troll, you're a good one. Oshkosh. Hey, Oshkosh, Maryland, Canada, Arizona, Michigan. That's hilarious. I love that people who hate trans people always show up for this fundraiser, and it makes me laugh. Like, thank you. I think you think it hurts my feelings, but do you think that someone who looks like this cares about what you think? I mean, come on! I've already won, y'all! I woke up this morning and went, yeah, okay, whatever. Just gonna throw shit on, go to work. So it's fine, baby. You can help us raise money for gender affirming care right now by going to the link in the bio. We are raising $1 million for other trans people to get the access of care they won't be able to otherwise, for trans people, by trans people, through the nonprofit organization Point of Pride. You can learn more right now by going to the link in my bio and seeing how the money is distributed, what we've done with the money in the past, and so much more by going to that link. Donate what you got with what you have. We are going for $40,000 tonight. We're already at $37,400 about. So thank you so much. Someone please keep me updated. Throw the number out there once in a while and comment, interact, do all the wonderful things. Oh, okay. You look like that because you gave up. That's a funny way to look at the world, Cody. Someone who doesn't have a profile pic. Man, I tell you, men telling themselves so loudly. Oh my God, have not seen you on my For You page. It's been a hot minute. It's been a while since I've been on a TikTok live. My darn YouTube live just froze for a second. So YouTube, we'll get there in a second. Everyone, if you're just tuning in right now, please go to the link in my bio. Donate what you got with what you have. We are going for $40,000 right now for the Gender Affirming Care Access Fund through the nonprofit organization Point of Pride. For trans people, by trans people, we're going to be helping thousands of trans people access gender affirming care who would not be able to otherwise. 1 out of 4 people that we've helped in the last 3 years have been affected by housing insecurity. So we're helping the most marginalized, the most vulnerable in our community. So please donate when you can and in any way that you can. Even your attention matters because we live in a what? An attention-based economy. If Jory was here, that would hit really hard. Thank you everyone for being here. Thank you for all your support. So excited to see you on my For You page. I have missed you. Well, thank you so much for having me back. I'm happy that you invited me back to your For You page. Thank you for what you do. No, thank you for your attention. Thank you for your time. All that helps a lot. The longer you watch, the more people that we reach. So thank you so much for having the time to help us right now. And for those who are just tuning in right now, we are raising money for gender affirming care for trans people by trans people through the nonprofit organization called Point of Pride. They have a gender affirming care access fund, and they give thousands and thousands of dollars away to other trans people to access binders, gas, HRT, electrolysis, and surgeries every single year. The last 3 years, we've raised $4.3 million helping thousands of trans people access that gender affirming care. So if you want to learn more, you can by going to the link in my bio, donating what you got with what you have. $1, $2, $5, it doesn't matter how much. Even your attention and your time matters a lot to us. The average donation we've had in the years past is about $40. And if you are someone who's familiar with nonprofits and charity drives and fundraisers, you know very well that typically these fundraisers thrives off of large donations and not tiny ones like $40, $5, $10. But in the last years, I think we've had like in year two rather, we had 10,000 people donate $5, which is absolutely wild. Last year, I think we had 8,000 people donate $5. Absolutely insane numbers. And we're very lucky that people donate anything that they got. And right now we're going for $40,000. We'll have an update on that in a second. Thank you for the roses. Thank you for all the wonderful little gifts. Thank you for the super chats. All that matters greatly to us. I do not know why, but my chat on YouTube has completely frozen. It's the video itself is going fine, but for whatever reason the chat's just frozen. I can't see anything beyond one troll. Thank you for the gifts, everybody. I appreciate it. Just to let you know, the best way to support the nonprofit organization Point of Pride is the link in the bio. TikTok will be taking a large percentage of the gifts you send to us on TikTok. So we typically tell people not to do that. But we will kind of make the decision this year and how that is all going to work. Every year we kind of have to do things differently depending on various different hiccups that we have. So thank you for being the people trying it for the first time here. Nice. Everyone, if you're just joining us right now, we're raising money for the nonprofit organization Point of Pride for trans people by trans people. This is our 4th annual streamathon. This is just like a preliminary streamathon right now. We will be doing the official one on March 30th at 6 p.m. Central Time. That's Chicago time for those who do not know. And we'll be trying to raise as much money as we can those nights. So donate what you got with what you have when you're able to. Thank you for being you. Well, thank you so much. Can someone give me an update on TikTok? Sadly, on YouTube, I can't see anything. We're still getting used to how this is going to work. Okay, all messages? Oh, wow. That's so funny. Now I can see it. I guess it just automatically filtered it, and I couldn't see anyone until now. But now I can see YouTube's chat again. Yay! Everyone say yay! Comment yay down below. Help us engage, and we can reach more people. We're at $37,676,000. Look at that. $37,736,000. That's fucking insane. We started the live with just a little bit over 36,000. So just in 25 minutes on a random Monday night, we're able to raise a couple $1,000s for trans people already. If you want to learn more, you can by going to the link in the bio and donating what you got with what you have. Please, donate that way instead of donating to us. But if you send us super chats or if you send us gifts, all that does help and pushes it a little bit forward as well. Thank you so much for being here. And everyone say thank you, trolls. I think we're getting a lot of money genuinely from YouTube. I can't wait to look at our analytics after this and seeing how much money that we're actually able to raise through YouTube this year. Our primary one will be YouTube because of the TikTok ban looming just in a few days after the fundraiser ends on March 31st. We are going to be working a lot with YouTube to make sure that we can do this next year and the year after that and the year after that. Yes, Aaron, you are correct. Everyone say thank you, trolls. Man, it's so funny how every single year for the fundraiser, the trolls just come out, and it's like they're just as big of a part of this as you guys are. Like they help us just as much. I swear, we live in an attention-based economy, so it's so funny. I love how you radiate positivity. Thank you so much. Keep up the good work. No, thank you so much for being here. Okay, moving over to YouTube. Yeah. I like the purple hair. Oh, okay, good. I like that you sandwiched an insult. What? A compliment. Okay, cool. That's great. We got another super chat. Oh, thank you, Sunny. Sunny says you might get a laugh out of this, but once I unlocked a cabin door with a jerky wrapper, don't worry, it was completely legal. It was a summer camp. One of the very first nights that I met my partner Reese, we got locked out on a hotel in Salt Lake City, Utah. And I was there for the book tour in 2023. And we were fucking high as shit. And we got locked out on the roof basically at the hotel. And I had my knife on me and I just whipped my knife out and I did some stuff with the door and I was able to pry it back and open the door. And Reese looked at me and said, "That was the hottest thing I've ever seen." I was like, I wasn't always a handyman. I was a delinquent. Some would say I still am, to be honest. Thank you so much for tuning in. For those who are just tuning in, we are raising money for Gender Affirming Care by trans people for trans people. We're aiming for $40,000 during this live right now. We're close to $38,000 right now, which is wonderful and right where we want to be. We're going for $1 million by the end of March 31st, which is Trans Day of Visibility. And this is the fourth year we've done this through Point of Pride, the nonprofit organization that gives trans people access to gender affirming care who would not be able to otherwise. We have raised $4.3 million for gender affirming care in the last 3 years. And this year, we're hoping to knock it over 5 million, which will be an amazing feat. I don't think people who are outside of the nonprofit world quite understand how truly amazing it is to be able to raise millions of dollars for a charity for a nonprofit during a time where there's 600 anti-trans bills that have been proposed in the United States this year, just at state levels, and there's been 21 that have been proposed at the national level. And during this time, for us to still be able to do this and raise millions of dollars and do it largely based on very small donations is a huge deal. So thank you everyone for being here. Thank you for your time. Everyone, I want to say again, thank you, trolls. You are literally the MVPs of these lives. I think you think that you're doing something, but I don't know. Whatever you're doing, it's generally helping engagement because we're doing really good tonight. We're at $38,000. We've raised $2,000 in just 30 minutes. That's really good for being this far out away from the official Streamathon. So that's a huge deal. Thank you so much, everyone, for your time, for your energy, for your attention, including all of you who hate me. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Oh, I haven't seen you forever. How are you? I'm doing really good. For those who have been asking, because I see this question quite often, how is my new house going? Really good. We've been really busy and really worn out. You know, winters are rough in Wisconsin, so we've been kind of hibernating. But I've been doing work in the house with what I got. So we're excited for the spring to come so I can finish up some outdoor project and do some work. We're going to be doing some work on my garage. Very excited about that. So yeah, we're doing good though. Kim says, thank you for being you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Right now, we're at $38,000 for trans people, by trans people. Thank you so much for the gifts, everybody. You can learn more by going to the link in my bio and donating what you got with what you have. Thank you so much for the super chat, Marcy. I appreciate you. Oh, we got another super chat. Thank you so much, Grace. From Oklahoma. Oh, okay. Wonder. I don't know how to. OCO from Oklahoma. Cherokee Two Spirit, bringing cultural MB pride. Just remember, you are. Hi. Oh man, I'm trying. I'm terrible at reading in general. But thank you so much. Means beautiful. Means a lot to me. Thank you so much for the support and the love. Owodohi. Owodohi. Right? Did I say it right? Did I just say it right? Did it just come out? Thank you so much. For those who are here right now and just tuning in, I did say it right. Well, thank you. For those who are just tuning in right now, we are raising money for trans people, by trans people, through the nonprofit organization called Point of Pride. They are a nonprofit that's been around 11 years now, and they provide gender-affirming care to trans people who won't be able to access it otherwise. 1 out of 4 recipients have experienced housing insecurity. They have been a wonderful resource for the trans community for many years, and we've been lucky that we've been working with them now 4 years in a row. They are a platinum rated by GuideStar, and they have been for the last 6 years. That means 1% of all nonprofits earn the honors of platinum. It's a big deal. You got to be really transparent. You got to show where the money is going at all times. It's a lot of work. A lot of nonprofits are gold, which is still quite good, but platinum is very hard to achieve. So one of the reasons why we work with them, one reason that we keep working with them every year is because they're so on top of it. It makes me feel pretty secure working with them every single year. But they're going to help people access gender-affirming care that's going to look like binders, gaps, HRT, electrolysis, and surgeries. We'll be doing these lives kind of all over the place at various times. What I'll be doing is kind of just testing the waters and seeing what times the lives are going to be really good leading up to the fundraiser, to kind of have a good idea. Every year is a little bit different, and every year you kind of learn what it's going to be like leading up to it. So I'll probably be doing lives throughout the entire month, leading up to the start of it, which is March 30th at 6 p.m. Central Time, leading through March 31st, which is Trans Day of Visibility, which will be a 30-hour live stream. But if you want to donate right now, you can by going to the link in the bio and donating what you got with what you have. Yeah, Maya, you are 100% correct. Also, it's good to see you, friend. Good to see you. Yeah, no, it's I don't know what it is, Maya. Like I don't know if it's just the political climate that we're in, or it's just like evolving change of my platform. You know what I mean? Like it is every year it's completely different than a year prior. Um, Last year, for those who don't know, we aimed for 4 million and we went away with 2 million, which is still absolutely insane. But we were reported by trolls like 14 times. We got the live band a bunch. So it took a little bit. It took a little bit to hit that. I did a total of 90 hours of live streams to hit that goal. We finished the weekend out with 1.5 million, and I refused to give up until we hit 2 million. And we got there on April 8th, April 7th. It was pretty cool. Pretty cool that we got there. My spouse mouse just showed up. Everyone say hi, ZZ. Everyone say hi, ZZ. Also, hi, Tyler. So cute. The trolls are the worst. They honestly think that they like do something. Like, can you imagine having the energy to go out of your way just to like throw any amount of insults at someone you don't know? I just don't get it. I'm too busy to give a shit. I am too productive. I made a goals list today. You want to hear these? Okay, the goals list it's insane when I laid it out like this, but this is why I don't care what the trolls have to say, because I'm an extremely productive person that has no time to waste. I can't sit here worrying about what you think. If I did, I wouldn't be as successful as I am to begin with. The only people who care so much about what other people say are extremely unsuccessful people. Or Elon Musk, but you know. All right. So goals. 100,000 books sold of Safe and Sound total. Right now we're at 72,000. I want to raise over $10 million for gender affirming care by the time that this fundraiser is over. Period. Oh, thank you for the glasses. And right now we're at 4.3 million, and I think that's pretty wonderful. I've been doing this for 4 years, so who knows what next year and this year is going to bring. I want to become a 2-time #1 New York Times bestselling author. I'm already a #1 New York Times bestselling author. I did that in 2023. I'm hoping going to do that in 2026 next year when my second book comes out. I want to earn 1 million subscribers on a good old-fashioned YouTube. I'm at 267,000 right now. I had about 50,000 last year at the same time, so doing pretty good, I would say. I want to develop and sell my own toolboxes. I will not be speaking more about that because there's a lot going on with that, and I don't want to give anything away. But that one probably will happen. It's just going to take a little bit of time. I want to sell 5,000 autographed books in a single month on my website. Last month we hit 850, and that was the second month we ever like pushed it. So I'm really excited about the fact that we've been doing that well right out of the gate for the year. And I want to be on an episode of This Old House. And I think we can absolutely do that. But yeah, so anyways, that's my goals list. That's why I don't care what other people have to say, to be honest. Too much to do to care about you. Everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. If you're just tuning in right now, we are raising money for gender affirming care for trans people, by trans people. You can learn more on how the money will be sent out by going to the link in my bio. We are working with a nonprofit organization called Point of Pride. Every little bit's going to go towards binders, gaps, HRT, electrolysis, and surgeries. If you want to learn more, even beyond what we have on my link tree, you can go to their website, pointofpride.org, and they have all the information and other transparent documents right there for you. That's such a funny thing to say. Someone said, this is fucking hilarious. Don't you realize that you touch your hat like a normal man? Like, all right. That is a weird observation. How much do you of guys, dude. Someone is telling on themselves, guys. I mean, honestly, I think I stroke it like I stroke something else. This Old House was my childhood Saturday mornings. Same. I watched This Old House all the time with my dad. So, yeah, good one, Ranger. I appreciate you. Kathy, Ranger the Kathy, I appreciate you. Thank you for the glasses. Thank you for all the super chats. I appreciate it, everybody. You can learn more right now by going to the link in my bio. Donate what you got with what you have. Yeah, apparently only men can wear hats now. The books I made are Safe and Sound, a Renter's Friendly Guide to Home Repair. If you want to learn more, you can learn more by going to my link in my bio as well. But I'm not going to promote my book. I was just talking about my book in general. But if you want to know more, you can just go to my link in the bio. Mercury keeps touching that bill. Can't get raunchy here, correct? I don't know how raunchy you can get on YouTube. I know the limit to TikTok, and I walk right up to that limit every single time. But this year, I have a TikTok liaison. So if we are getting mass reported and stuff, it won't really matter too much this year because I have someone I can actually call. So pretty excited about that this year. What a change. We have been absolutely like on a desert island ourselves for the last several years. So it's been nice to be able to have that contact. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Right now, I would love an update. Tell me where we're at for the fundraiser right now. Last time we're at $38,000. Chapter 13 says, no idea how much this is on my feed with my views, but why the heck not? Freedom is letting people do what they want. If they don't hurt anyone else, be free. I agree. We're at $38,374,000. Way to go, everybody. Thank you so much for donating what you got with what you have. You can learn more by going to the link in the bio right now and donating to Point of Pride, a nonprofit organization dedicated to helping people access gender-affirming care who would not be able to otherwise. 1 out of 4 people that they've helped in years past has been housing insecure. So it's a pretty big deal that we're able to help folks get there. Man, it's so funny. The people's definitions of parents is so interesting. Every year there's like new slang you have to learn from trolls. It used to be glizzy. I don't know. Do you guys remember glizzy? It used to be a way of saying, cock, right? So one of my mods back in the day got me a cock gun and just bedazzled it. And then I would just bring out my glizzy and be like, oh, you want to see my glizzy, huh? I'll show you my glizzy. But this year it's Sigma. That's the one that they do this year. Yeah, everyone say thank you, trolls. We always appreciate your time, your energy, your lack of intelligence. We really appreciate you. Howdy there. Tuning in tonight before Bacheloplasty. Love what you're doing. Keep it up. Well, way to go, VL. Hey, everyone say congrats, VL. Way to go. Congrats, friend! That's so gosh darn fucking awesome. Way to go, babe. Yeah, trans rights are human rights. Darn right. Thank you so much, Afro. I appreciate you. Wonderful. Yeah, no, that's really cool. Thanks for commenting, VL. If you are someone who is a part of the trans community and you have any type of trans joy that you want to share, hey, share the trans joy. That's always fun. That's always a great way to get these lives popping. I don't think we talk about trans joy enough. I think the media focuses so much on the pain and the anti-trans bills that it's really rough. I think the thing that really frustrates me is that I can't remember the last time that a major thing happened for the trans community that was positive, that got any attention from the media. We've never been picked up by national press. We've never. I raised $2 million in 30 hours for this fundraiser, and we never got any press for it, not any national press. It's absolutely wild to me. And meanwhile, there was someone a couple of years ago who was I really like this guy. He was Tom Grassi. He was for the Packers podcast. I really like him. Tom Grassi is a really cool guy. So this is not me pooping on him, but I remember a couple of years ago he was doing a fundraiser for a children's nonprofit. It was really cool. It was awesome. But he got so much national press for raising like $600,000 in 30 days. And I was like, bitch, I raised 2.3 million in 30 fucking hours. He was the NFL's fan of the year that year, I think, too. Great for him, though. That's so fucking cool. He went to 30 stadiums in order to achieve that. But I always think about that. I remember being like, yeah, way to go, Tom. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. I appreciate it. If you want to donate to the Gender Affirming Care Fundraiser Access Fund, you can by going to the link in the bio right now, donating what you got with what you have. Thank you, everyone. You love my energy. Thank you, Jenny. Thank you, Nikki. Yeah, if you can't donate money, you're donating time and you're donating energy just by watching a live. So hang in there. That means a lot to me. Even the trolls, honestly. And also, JK is magic. JK is just absolutely killing it right now. It feels like every 5 seconds I'm seeing someone else that JK is blocking. It's pretty great. Oh my God, I haven't seen you in forever. I have missed you. Well, I've been around. Nice to see you all again. Thank you for being here, everybody. If you're just tuning in right now, we're a little bit over $38,000 for trans healthcare, for trans people, by trans people. We're raising money for the Gender Affirming Care Access Fund once again for the 4th year in a row with Point of Pride. They're a platinum rated by GuideStar, and they have been for the last 6 years in a row. 1% of all nonprofits get that title, so it's a very big deal. We're currently at $38,502. We're $1,500 away from hitting our daily goal of $40,000 today. Way to go. We're definitely going to hit that, which is insane that we've been hitting this $10,000 a day goals already, like 28 days away from the start of the Streamathon. Just absolutely crazy. Last year on the same day, I think we were at 27,000. So we're already ahead by like $11,000. That's pretty nuts. Can you give advice on having a husband that isn't open-minded as me? Divorce. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm sorry, it was right there. The joke was right there, Emily. I'm very sorry. Advice on it, though? I don't know. I mean, hey, you love him a lot. And I think that sometimes you can break through by continuously loving and supporting that person. But if the person is really closed-minded, you really can't fix it. I don't think you can fix it unless the person wants to actively, participate. when it comes to emotional growth or intellectual growth, you have to want it. You got to want it just as much as you want working out and exercising. If you want to, exercise and become stronger, you got to work that muscle. And if you're not working your muscle of your heart or your mind, you're not really going to do it. So just saying, oh, whatever, love is love, that's not really doing anything. You got to actually engage with people and actually learn. And one of the things that helps people learn the most is being in uncomfortable conversations. I don't think people understand that uncomfortable conversations is a sign of growth. Like if you're in a situation and you realize that you're out of your depth, you're not really sure how to talk to this person because they're a kind of human you never actually spoke to before. That's good. That's good. But the best way to learn is to by listen and not talk at that moment. So I think if you can learn those things, I think you're on your way to kind of decompressing all of those things. But yeah, I hope that kind of helps. But everyone's a little bit different. This is for my child Nix, who introduced me to your content. Wonderful. I'm so grateful that we have you in our world. Thank you for sharing your DIY knowledge and for being wonderfully you. Well, thank you. Dad ass is cash. Shut up. This is their username. Dad ass is cash. As a former SW, I gotta tell you, that's fucking great, dude. Great cause. Also, any advice on using glass blocks to build a small basement window? I'm afraid to cut glass block with a saw. Anytime you cut anything, putting tape where you want it and then cutting it on the tape is a good idea. But I don't know if that's going to help you in this instance. I have not cut glass enough to be able to tell you one way or another. And I have not done that specific project. So I can't help you. Dead ass. Thank you so much for joining us. If you are just joining us, we are raising money for trans people, by trans people, through a nonprofit organization called Point of Pride. We're at $38,500. We're aiming for $40,000 by the end of this live stream. We've been on for about an hour. We've raised over $2,500 since we've been on. And I think that's pretty darn good for being so far out from the actual fundraiser. Sending love and support from South Florida. Well, sending love and back to you, South Florida. Thank you so much. How about trans people get a job? Tell me you don't know who I am without telling me you don't know who I am. Oh, so good. Kara, thank you so much. Yeah, I know. It's so funny when people say the weirdest shit. Yeah, because in Montana right now, they've added, what bill is that? 400 and something or other? 463? What's the House bill number? They just passed a law that could, is vague enough where you could outlaw being trans in public. But I tell you, every single day, it's just another Jesus Christ. I think people have too much time in their hands. If you're caring that much about other people, we're less than 1% of the population, I think that says a lot about you and very little about me, my friends. Thank you for being here, everybody. Thank you, Angie. Thank you, Anna. Thank you, Robin, for being here. Sorry, technology challenge here. How do I donate? There's a link in my bio. So if you go to my channel, there'll be a link underneath my name or my profile pic. If you need help, there's going to be people in the chat who are going to kind of help you and kind of point you in the right direction. It's different on every platform. But I think tomorrow night I'll go on Instagram Live too. Maybe I'll go on... Does Blue Sky have a live? Does Blue Sky have a live, everybody? Ooh, that's a good one. Imagine how fast we'll progress if they'll use their intense curiosity for good instead of hate. Oof. Boy, that hit like a fucking ton of bricks, dude. Way to go. Thank you, Brave, for sharing that little tidbit of knowledge right there. For those who are just tuning in right now, we're raising money for gender affirming care by trans people for trans people. We're helping trans people access gender affirming care who would not be able to otherwise. This is the 4th annual fundraiser we've done for Point of Pride. Point of Pride is a nonprofit organization that helps people get binders, gas, HRT, electrolysis, and surgeries. You can learn more by going to the link in my bio and donating what you got with what you have. If you want to know where the money is going, how the money is spent, they also are extremely transparent on their website, pointofpride.org. They have been platinum rated by GuideStar for the last 6 years in a row. Less than 1% of nonprofits have earned that title every year. It's a very big deal. The fact they've done it 6 years in a fucking row. That's really great. Love having a nonprofit dedicated to helping people with gender affirming care that's also so well regarded within the nonprofit world. So thank you to Point of Pride. Everyone say thank you, Point of Pride. And a big thank you to you for your super chat. Thank you for being a great teacher and inspiration. Well, thank you for being a great listener and here's to support us. You can donate right now what you got with what you have. I think we're at $38,500, which is wonderful. I love you. I have a trans kid in my family. We are very supportive. My trans kid has a mom that says, accept my kid or get the fuck out of our lives. Damn fucking right. Is there a way? Oh, this is a maintenance question, but a good one. Thank you, Maya. We're at $38,538,000, everybody. So hey, you know what? Now is a good time to share the live. Double tap the screen, comment down below, and interact with the best you can. Help us reach more people. The more people we reach, the more likely we're to hit that 40,000 goal while we're on live stream. Is there a way for a layperson to tell if a wall is load bearing, or do you have to consult with a structural engineer? Thank you very much for everything you do. Okay, well, let me see if I can draw this out. Okay, so load bearing walls. All right. So if you want to know a way to do it the easiest, go on top. If you have an attic. If you have an attic that's exposed too, this is really easy. If you have an attic that's exposed, this is what you're essentially going to do, okay? If you see something like this, this is what load bearing means. Load bearing means is that the trusses are essentially just like on it, and that you having like a lot of them on there, and if you removed it, it wouldn't be doing its job very well. So you see this? It meet in the middle. If you see this, right, on any specific wall, right? If you go and look on it and you see that above that wall, there's all these pieces of wood that are like connecting, you know, that means that's load bearing. That's what it is. It's as simple as that. If you don't have the ability to look at that, it's usually like if you're, let me see here. This isn't always true. The next part isn't always true. So definitely need to take the next part with a grain of salt. But usually a load-bearing wall will be something like this, right? So you got your roof, right? And then you're going to have like the walls that are facing the same direction of the slope of your roof. So here in the middle and then here, right? If they're going in the opposite direction, they're almost never that way. But that isn't always the case. Every once in a while, that one is actually wrong. But for the most part, it's not. If you have an exposed attic, though, that's the best way to be able to tell that. Okay, I hope that helps. Was that a fast way to tell you? My name comes from Mercury Stardust and Ziggy Stardust. My name comes from Freddie Mercury and Ziggy Stardust. Thank you everyone for being here. If you're just tuning in right now, we're raising money for gender affirming care for trans people by trans people through a nonprofit organization called Point of Pride. This is our 4th annual streamathon that we're doing this year. You can learn more right now by going to the link in their bio and donating what you got with what you have. We have raised $4.3 million in the last 3 years, and this year we're going for another $1 million. That's going to help thousands of trans people access things like gender affirming care, to binders, gaps, HRT, electrolysis, and of course, surgeries. That's amazing. And you can donate right now. You can donate right now by going to the link in the bio. A lot of people have been giving. We're at 38,804. Wow, we're really close now. We're getting close to that $40,000 mark that we've been working towards. That's pretty fucking cool, guys. And this is day 3. We're day 3, and we're already making real good speed. Right where the year that we hit, the year that we got 2.3 million in 30 hours, was the year that we started with $340,000 because of these lives. And we're on pace to hit around that before the live stream starts this year. So that's pretty great. That's when you think that the reality started unraveling? That's when you think that's happening? Not the moment that someone came down a golden escalator? Sorry, that just made me laugh. I saw that and I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? I haven't seen you in forever. Well, now you see me, GG. Look at that. Bo. That is a wild thing to say on a fucking live stream to a trans woman, but cool, whatever. I love your laugh. It's so refreshing. Thank you, JK. Boom, 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 boom. We're very unraveled at this point, tangled like cats in a yarn. I would agree. Just donated. It wasn't much, but I hope it goes to someone in need. Have a nice day. Well, Vapor, that's very sweet of you. Thank you for donating what you got with what you have. For those who don't know, the last couple of years, we've had like 8,000, 10,000 people give $5 or less. That's absolutely wild. That's absolutely amazing that people can do that. The average donation is about $45 per person, which is also pretty wild for us to hit $2 million for the last 2 years. And for us to be able to raise that much money and have the average donation be $45, that's fucking insane. That means we've had to had around, I don't remember for sure. I think last year was like 50,000 people donated around that. There's a different place to donate besides here. You mean like for charity, like other nonprofits that donate to help the trans community? Or do you mean like not through my link in my bio or donating to somewhere else? Because if you go to the link in my bio, you'll actually hit a landing pad. And the landing pad is what you can share on all your social media. You don't have to share my link, of course. If you go, if you're having a hard time finding the link in my bio on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Blue Sky, Threads, Twitch, I'm on all of them. And all of them will have that link in my bio everywhere. But if you don't know here, like if you're trying to find it on here, if you go to my channel profile and you look underneath my name, you'll see it right there. Thank you for being here, everyone. If you're here to raise money, if you're here right now, thank you so much for helping us raise money for gender affirming care by trans people for trans people. If you want to donate, you can right now by going to the link in my bio. Blue Just sent me $20. Yay, I did it. Thank you. Thank you, Blue. I appreciate you. Yeah, if you don't know who JK is, if I say thank you, JK, it does sound very weird out of context. Well, JK is one of my moderators I've had for many, many, many years at this point. I'm thinking I'm just going to call JK my head moderator. Would any of my mods who are here be offended by that if I call JK my head moderator? Would anyone? No, I feel like JK, by the way, JK, can we say this? Can I tell people the thing? JK, can I tell people the thing? Yeah, okay, good. Okay, so the other night I text JK, who I only met one time in person when I was for my book tour when I was in Arizona. Boy, when 2023. So I'm out there and I meet JK. Absolutely love this human being. And just the other night we were talking about like, man, wouldn't it be easier to have having our moderator team here in person when we do the fundraiser because of how hard this is, So I just text JK to see what JK thought. I was like, hey, I know it's short notice. We only got like 30 days, but hey, what if I just fly you out here, pay for your hotel, and you can help me moderate for the fundraiser? JK lost his fucking shit. And JK called me immediately. Like it was, I text him and 5 seconds went by and he was like, wait, what, why, what, huh? I was like, oh, okay. Well, yeah, why wouldn't I, So JK is coming here for the fundraiser this year. And I'm very excited to have him here. So we'll have JK in person, helping us raise millions of dollars for gender affirming care, and it feels very fitting. I think, hey, Martin has been helping tonight. Martin, did you help last year too? Is it Martin or Martian? Martian? Martin? Is it Martian? That's Juniper. Oh, okay, I got you. Oh, that's right, Juniper, I got you. I appreciate you. Yeah, Juniper has been helping us for a long time now. Like for Mars. Okay, good. I appreciate you. Thank you for putting up with me, Juniper. I appreciate you. I'm an asshole. Thank you, Juniper. Oh my God. Hi, Kevin. Good to see you, Kevin. But we're here raising money for gender affirming care for trans people by trans people. If you want to donate, you can right now by going to the link in my bio. You can learn more about how the money will be distributed by going to that link in my bio. And we're going to be we're working with Point of Pride again this year, which is a platinum rated nonprofit organization by GuideStar. That's a very big deal. They've been platinum rated for 6 years in a row, which is absolutely incredible. And you can learn more by going to the link in my bio or by going directly to their website. That is pointofpride.org. My health is going really good. Thank you for asking, Andrea. It's winter, so I'm not doing as much right now. Did you watch the Academy Awards? No, I gotta tell you, I do not care about award shows. I never have. I've been given awards, and I have not shown up. Not a fan. Never have been. It's so self-aggrandizing. Not a fan. I think I don't know. I don't want to say anything because I don't know why you're asking me. It could be because someone did something amazing, and here I am shitting on it. But I do, in general, I find award shows to be the most god awful experience to be a part of and B to watch. I don't know if anyone else feels that way. You know what's funny? I'm saying that, but I just realized right now I have an award show I have to go to next week. I I have an award show I have to be at next week. I really hope they're not watching. I don't like them. I never have. I never had. They had a happy hour, which always seems like a bad idea. But they had a happy hour a couple weeks ago for this, so everyone who's, nominated for this award can meet. And I was like, A, I've been sober for 8, 9 years now, so I'm not gonna go to that. But B, that sounds like a terrible experience. I do not like being around people I do not know, and we're all pretending we're not like, I don't know. It's just weird. It's a weird vibe. But all these award shows always want you to hang out with people that you want to beat. I don't know. It makes no sense to me. If you're just tuning in right now, though, we're raising money for trans people by trans people. Oh, really? That's cool. Thank you for letting me know, Michael. Hey, you know what? Always down for breaking a glass ceiling, though. For those who don't know, we're raising money for gender affirming care by trans people for trans people. Where are we at right now? Are we above 39,000 now? We're hoping to hit $40,000 on this. Oh, cool! Nope, just said we're at $39,026. Way to go, everybody. Hey, thank you. Hi, Veronica. Thank you. $39,046. Well, that's pretty cool, Maya. Thank you so much. That's wild. My pronouns are she, they. Thank you for asking. If you want to donate to the nonprofit organization Point to Pride, you can by going to the link in my bio right now. Donate what you got with what you have. Any little bit helps. We're less than $1,000 away from hitting our nightly goal of $40,000, and we got 3 hours to do it because right here in Wisconsin it's 9 p.m. right now. So that's pretty cool. Thank you so much. I've already donated, but I thought I will throw a bit more to the cause. Well, thank you. I appreciate you. The news has been so depressing. Thank you so much for some positivity. That is very much the point of these live streams everywhere here. We started doing the live streams in 2022. During 2022 was just before they started really pushing anti-trans bills. In 2023, there were 600 total, 610, 620 anti-trans bills proposed that year. Last year was about the same. This year is already at that mark, and we're only 2 months in. And 13 of those bills have been passed already. So pretty rough. But starting this live stream that's been a part of it, is trying to make sure we bring community together, and kind of do something for ourselves. And the only people who are going to help trans people are trans people, or people who are really immediately connected to the community. That has basically been very true. There have definitely been people who are allies who don't know anyone trans who have donated. That's 100% true. But the vast majority of people who support us are people who have been directly connected to the trans community in one way or another. And it always means a lot to me to see people come together like this every single year. If you're just tuning in right now, we're raising money for gender affirming care by trans people for trans people. Everyone say thank you, trolls. We appreciate your time and energy being here, being absolutely obsessed with me is great. I appreciate it. And it's so good. Absolutely killing them tonight. So good. Thank you so much. But you can donate right now to the nonprofit organization Point of Pride, who is going to be helping trans people access gender affirming care like binders, gaps, HRT, and electrolysis. One of the 4 people who is a recipient of a gender affirming care access fund is someone who has experienced housing insecurity. So you can learn more by going to the website pointofpride.org or by going to the link in the bio. Also, to the person whose name is literally Orgasmic Mistake. I want everyone to just breathe that in for a second. They're calling me a groomer, and I gotta tell you right now, babe. Projections. I mean, honestly, babe, you smell it. You smell like projections right now. Oh, hey, thank you, Juniper. Thank you for putting the link right in here. I didn't know we could do that. Thank you, Juniper. Thank you for being a happy addition to my day. Well, thank you. Yes, you're right, Isaac. That's exactly how that works. Trump will magically wave a wand, and all of a sudden, every single trans person in America will vanish overnight. Oh my God! Either that, or you're openly talking about a Holocaust, which is a weird thing to do, dude. All right, everyone, thank you so much for being here. We're raising money for trans people by trans people. Thank you so much. We are helping trans people access gender affirming care who would not be able to otherwise. It looks like binders, gaps, HRT, electrolysis, and surgeries. Why do I always forget surgeries? As if that's like the biggest one. But you can learn more and how we're going to be able to do that by going to the link in the bio. Point of Pride has been doing this for 11 or 12 years now. In the last 3 years, we've raised $4.3 million. And right now, we're going for $40,000 by the end of the night, and we're already at $39,000 and something. So we're doing really good, and I think we're going to hit $40,000 probably on this live stream at some point. Are you doing it with Jory this year? No, Jory's last year was last year, sadly. She talked about coming back, but then she moved to fucking France this year. And now she's moving again to Taiwan. So she's busy and she's got a lot going on, but I think she will, I don't know, she'll be involved in some way, shape, or form. I know she will be. She's Jory. She can't stay away. And yes, we're still best friends. We just don't talk nearly as much because we're so fucking busy. But I do quite love her, and she'll always be one of my favorite human beings on earth. I'm stuck in bed with possible flu, bronchitis, and your laugh is giving me so much joy. Well, thank you, Maggie. I appreciate you. I hope that you're going to be doing better. Where do I donate? You can donate by going to the link in my bio, or Juniper can drop the link right here, and you can go right there too. Thank you, Juniper. I might be saying that every once in a while to help us make it easier for some folks. I think YouTube is a little bit harder to find. I think people on TikTok just know it's in the link in the bio. But YouTube, you don't hear that very often, I think. So I think it might be a little bit more confusing. Jory will 100% be in the comment sections waiting for her unhinged one-liners. Yeah, she'll be talking about pinworms. I can 100% guarantee that's going to be happening. She also is going to say trans world domination at least 4 times. Everyone, thank you so much for joining us. We're here raising money for trans people by trans people. We're already at like 39,000 right now. You can learn more by going to the link in the bio. We'll be going for 1 million starting on March 30th and ending on March 31st. So thank you so much for being here. Donating what you got with what you have means a lot to us. And everyone say thank you, mods. Everyone say thank you, mods. The more that you engage with the comment section, the more people that we can reach. And I don't know where we're at with money yet, but I bet you we're around like 39,100. Look at all those mods saying, look at all those people saying thank you, mods. That's wonderful. Thank you, everybody. Where am I from? I'm from Madison, Wisconsin. Tropical Madison, Wisconsin. I am a fan of your videos. I'm a fan of my videos too. Wonderful. Yeah, we're doing good. We're doing really good this year. We're already way ahead of where we wanted to be, which is great. We last year at the same time, like 3 days in, we were at 27,000. We're already at 39,000. And the fundraiser doesn't really start kicking in until like 2 or 3 days before the live stream starts. When the live stream starts heating up, then this starts blowing up. Then we'll all of a sudden shoot up really, really fast. But you can donate right now by going to the link in the bio right now. Thank you so much for your content. I have been watching you for years, and you have brought me joy to me. Well, thank you. Yeah, train. Yep. I live in tropical Madison, Wisconsin, which means that you hear trains like 4 times a day. If you live anywhere between the isthmus, that's what happens. It's gonna be different living near someone who is internet famous. It's so weird to be internet famous. I'm on Substack, and every once in a while I post on Substack to my chat only, and so if you follow me on Substack, you'll get to see my Substack only content. But sometimes I talk about like when you meet celebrities and what it's like meeting a celebrity when you're TikTok famous. It's so fucking weird. It's so weird because every single platform has different kinds of celebrities. And what I mean by that is like, YouTube folks really do feel like they're the Hollywood celebrities of the platform world. They tend to have a lot of confidence, like a lot of confidence. And they tend to be the ones who think they got it figured out, and they will let you know they got it figured out. And then Instagram folks there's something. Instagram folks are, whoo boy. I mean, I tell you what, you got to put Instagram folks together. They are pound for pound some of the most beautiful human beings I've ever seen in my entire life, but also some of the rudest people I've ever seen in my entire life. But then TikTok people are just like moms and dads in sweatpants. Like TikTok folks are just like, whoa, why am I here? We're the weirdest bunch of fucking like internet celebrities. It makes no fucking sense. I talked to a friend of mine, Pearl Mania 500, one of my very dear friends. I love Pearl Mania. But when we were first met, I asked him, so how did you get famous? And he's like, well, I just did my little videos, and I just blew up. And I was like, well, that's cool. One of my very first TikToks I ever got famous off was me taking a shit. And no one knew. The amount of times I've seen people make videos, and I'm like, I wonder if they're on a toilet right now. That's weird, guys. That's fucking weird. First time in a year you've been on my feed. Well, you know what? Once a year. If I'm going to come on your feed, now is a good time. For those who don't know, we're raising money for gender affirming care by trans people, for trans people. Even if you can donate your time right now and your energy, that helps us reach more people, and that's wonderful. You can learn more by going to my link in my bio. I don't know what we're at currently. I think we're around $39,000. We're going for $40,000 by the end of the night. The last 3 years, we've hit $4.3 million. And we're at 39,134. We are so fucking close to that fucking number, Maya. God damn. you know. I could reset the live and do what we have done in the past, you know. Restart the live and like push, you know. But I think we're fine. Please share the link to your social. Yeah, everyone share the links to your social. That helps a lot. That gets the algorithm going a little bit with search engines. So share the link in my bio. Share the Give Lively link, that being said. We are raising money for gender affirming care by trans people for trans people. Give what you can with what you have. We're at 39,100. We got 900 to go to hit our goal this evening. Hey baby, hey ZZ, I love you. Everyone, my spouse is here. What is my mascara? Urban Decay Perversion. That's my mascara. I just threw it on real quick tonight. Wait, Z? I did not ask you to join. I want you to know that no one on YouTube can hear you because you're in my headphones right now. I don't know either, babe, but Chris Moiser is here. Hi, Chris. I love you. I'll be home in like an hour. Unless you can donate $900 right now so I can go home early. Do you want to see me or not? That would kind of defeat the point, wouldn't it? All right. I love you. All right. See you, spouse. All right. Bye, spouse mouse. Hold on. I'll help. Okay. I'm sorry to YouTube. But that was very funny. ZZ just popped into the live, who's my spouse mouse, and they're one of the most adorable human beings on the goddamn earth, I swear. Oh, where we at? 39,222. Way to go, everybody. Chris was trying to join. Hey, hold on. I can probably turn off my headphones, Chris, and we could probably do that so YouTubers can hear us. Hold on. My headphones are off. Oh, thank you. Okay, Chris Moiser is joining me now. All right, Chris, can you hear me? Technology is great, isn't it, everybody? Always works. Never has any problems. Nothing ever. You try. Did you turn on the camera and the audio before you hopped on? Sometimes it. Oh,
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Oh, I'm in a lift right now, so that's probably why you can't see me. But hello, everybody. Thanks for letting me join. Can I give a quick intro?
Yeah, go right ahead, Chris.
Amazing. Oh, hey, I got these goofy glasses on. Hi, everybody. My name is Chris. I am a board member of Point of Pride, and I am so pumped that we are doing this fundraiser. Thank you so much, Mercury. You have helped so many people in the past many years, and we are just so grateful. I actually just wanted to share with you all, I'm coming back from Minnesota right now, where I was rallying and protesting and doing press conferences around one of their sports bills that they have. So we know that there have just been attacks on our community across the country, and it is such an important time for our allies to step up and really help support us, especially in the face of so many grants being taken away and so many these executive orders trying to legislate us out of existence. So, I just wanted to say, like, if you were ever interested in making a difference in trying to help our community and trans and non-binary people, now is the time to do it, because this fundraiser is a way that you can directly have an impact on people's lives. Like, when I tell you that there's no overhead here, every single dollar that's donated goes to our community, which is why this is so incredible that you do this, Mercury. And again, like, I just can't say how grateful I am.
Oh, Chris, you're adorable. I love you.
There we go. I got my volume up. I got my brightness up. So, I just got off the plane. I'm on my way home right now and was able to pop on here. So thanks for letting me join.
Thank you for stopping in, Chris.
Absolutely. So it sounds like we are close to 40,000 tonight.
Yeah, we are, which is $10,000 ahead of what we wanted to be at to begin with. So,
hey,
yeah,
I love it. To everybody watching, thank you so much. And Mercury, tell maybe you just told everybody, but tell us how we are doing this year, because I know in the past it's been around the weekend, the end of the month. It sounds like you are doing like pretty consistently through March this year. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. We started on March 1st, and we'll be kind of promoting the fundraiser the whole way through. We're hoping to hit 300,000 before the live stream starts on March 30th at 6 p.m. Central Time. And then, like usual, I will do a 30-hour live stream until the end of Trans Day of Visibility on March 31st, which is weirdly a Monday this year.
So weird.
Yeah, it's gonna be weird. We talked about not doing that on the Monday, but I was like, we gotta do it on Trans Day of Visibility. That's the whole fucking point. So.
Right. Well, hey, I am just drive away, and I am truly, I'll talk to Aiden about it, but I'm really interested in coming to join you this year and stop up to your studio. If I could come in person and just spend a little bit of time on your live stream, I would so love to spend some time with you and just interact with all of your followers. I think it's just so incredible. You have so many people who are so dedicated, not just to you and the incredible content that you create, but also to our community and to Point of Pride, and just helping, everybody knows, like, it's bad right now, right? Like,
yeah.
It is bad, and like, there's no sugarcoating it. But there are so many glimmers of hope and so many of these moments of what you're doing, Mercury, of what I saw today in Minnesota, where hundreds of people came out to the Capitol to rally in the middle of a workday on a Monday to support trans kids. And we know that folks like that are across the country and around the world, that there are more people who love us and support us than there aren't, just the ones that aren't have power right now.
Yeah.
But our community so needs these moments of what you're providing, of what Point of Pride provides. So, now is a great opportunity for folks who are following to get involved, to just donate what they can. And when we say that every dollar makes a difference, it truly, truly does. So, whether you can donate $5, $10, $50, or whatever you're able to contribute, it all makes a difference. And I think one of the most amazing things, and Mercury, you would probably have this number better than I would, but is how many people actually donate to this.
Yeah.
It's not just one big funder who comes through with a 5-digit donation. It's hundreds and thousands of people who give what they can to support the people around them. And we know that that's what it's going to take to get through the next 4 years.
The year that we hit $2.3 million in 2023, we had 58,000 donors. 58,000 with an average of like $40 that people were donating. That's
incredible.
See, I think that people don't. I mean, if you're not super familiar with nonprofit work and charity drives and all those things that we're essentially doing, then you might not know how crazy that fucking number is. But But
It's
I'll tell
bonkers.
you that nonprofits, large ones, typically, almost always, survive off of large donations and survive off of large
Mhm,
individual donors and corporate donors.
mhm.
Point of Pride don't got shit, guys. Point of Pride is 100% the most trans shit ever, and that is just us flying in the seat of our goddamn pants and just praying a
So
lot.
true. It's so true.
Yeah,
It's so true.
yeah.
And to that point, Mercury, I know that we've said this in the past, in past years, but it's important that everybody knows for every $100 that comes into the LGBTQ movement. So if a person donates, if $100 is donated to LGBTQ organizations, only 4 cents, not $4, not $40, not 40 cents, 4 cents goes to trans-led organizations.
Yeah.
And if you look at the landscape in our country right now, it truly is those folks who need the most money and the most support. So, what you do is so incredibly important. I see like people are blowing up your screen here. It's just so awesome. So thank you to everybody who's watching. Thanks to everybody who's sharing this. To everybody who pops in and tunes in every single day. We are just so grateful. And if you are interested in learning more about the lives that you as a donor are impacting, I know you have some of that material that you've put out in the past, but Point of Pride is always posting
Yep.
our recipients' testimonials and like just the stories of how much of an impact this has on a person's life. It allows us to live. It allows us to be who we are in this world and to navigate a little bit more safely. And in these days and times, that is such a gift. So, just so grateful for you, Mercury, and so thankful for everybody who's watching, everybody who's sharing this, everybody who's donating. You'll be popping on all month long. But it's only March 3rd today?
Yeah. Yeah. Only
We're
a month.
literally just getting started.
Yeah.
So, thank you. You know that I'm an athlete. You are like an endurance athlete in the month of March.
Yeah. March Madness.
It's truly your marathon, your ultra marathon to get through this month. But I would love nothing more than to celebrate hitting that big number with you on March 31st, March 30th, March 31st. So if you're welcome, if I'm welcome to your place, I'm gonna make a trip up.
Are you fucking kidding me? God, no shit, Chris. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. I mean, one of these years we'll have a big bash. One of these years.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We have to plan it.
Yeah.
Girl, I have to tell you also, I fixed my sink in my rental unit and a clogged sink, and I felt like such a boss. I almost messaged you to be like, you would be so proud.
What you do? How'd you fix it?
Well, I tried a little snaky action, but it was really just some drain cleaner and some patience and some persistence. But they were going to charge me so much money. Like, here's the thing, right? Like, this is why your book is so valuable. They were going to charge, plumbers are bonkers. It was going to be $300 an hour with a 2-hour minimum to clean, like to fix a clogged drain in the bathroom. And I was like, no, we're going to try this ourselves.
So 11% of all renters in the United States are obligated to do their own repairs and pay for it.
Yeah.
And that's over 1 million Americans who are renting someone else's property and then are responsible to pay for the repairs.
Right.
Yeah. So,
That's costly. That adds up.
This fucking nuts to me. And if you live in Arkansas, that's you, baby. Arkansas is like Arkansas is the only state that is like laid out. It's like, yeah, no, you guys can totally do this here. Every other state, it's technically illegal.
Right.
It's technically not okay to do in almost every other state, but like actually enforcing it is extremely difficult. Well,
again, people could just save themselves a ton of money and pick up your New York Times best-selling book and get all the information that they need to fix their own shit.
Yeah, this is where I usually would say, go to my website and get an autographed copy of my book. Write me out, but I'm sold out and I'm 500 orders behind right now. So please don't buy a book.
No. You'll buy a book. Just be patient for it.
Yeah. Put it on your fridge and remind yourself in like 2 weeks when we're caught up.
Exactly. Also, shout out to Carla for being 321 days sober. Just saw that.
Oh,
amazing.
where to go?
Mercury, amazing. Shout out to my Lyft driver who's put up with me talking about truck stuff in the back seat. Just gave me peace sign.
Thank you.
All right, I will contact you and Aiden about joining you at the end of the month. But thank you so much, Mercury. You're a goddamn hero. And shout out to everybody who's on the feed. Follow me at the Chris Mosier.
Everyone say thank you, Chris. We appreciate you, babe.
All right, I love you. Goodbye.
Bye.
Wait, also, just like, oh my God, your spouse mouse is so fucking cute.
I know.
As a side
I
note.
know.
But this is my first time ever being on a TikTok with somebody. I just started TikTok. I don't know if you knew that. I've done Instagram for like years and years and years. Yeah, I just started TikTok in the last like 3 months.
Shut up. Really?
Yeah, and I honestly, I'm telling you that because I don't know how to get off here either.
Hold on, I'll kick you off. Hold on. Hold on.
Okay.
Get out.
Okay.
I feel like I just got a big boot. All right, everyone. We now need to get back at it. We're still at 39,200 and I think I saw 76. We're at 39,250, let's say for now. We have $750 to go to hit $40,000 for the night, and I do not want to jump off until we can hit $40,000. You can donate right now by going to the link in my bio. You can donate to the Gender Affirming Care Access Fund that's going to go through Point of Pride, a nonprofit organization that's dedicated to helping people access gender affirming care who would not be able to otherwise. It's binders, gaps, HRT, electrolysis, and surgeries. You can learn more by going to the link in my bio or by going to Point of Pride's website. That's pointofpride.org. They are platinum rated by GuideStar and have been for the last 6 years. 1% of all nonprofit organizations are rated platinum, which is a very, 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 very big goddamn deal. And it's very cool that we have an organization like that within our own community. You can donate right now by going to the link in my bio. $1, $2, $3, $5, whatever you got with whatever you have goes a long ways. The average donation is somewhere around $40. And like something like 8 to 10,000 people have donated less than $5. Both last year and the year before. It does not have to be a huge amount, even a little bit. Makes people inspired. It gives people hope. And that means a lot to all of us. So thank you so much. Michelle says, I started HRT today. Way to go! It cost you $328 that I did not have. Give you if I can. Yeah, 100% Michelle. You focus on you, darling. But thank you for telling me. I love hearing it. Hey, Amy, good to see you, darling. Everyone, thank you so much for being here. Everyone, tell me what your favorite, what is your favorite TV show? Comment down below. I start T Thursday. Oh, way to go. Won't the fascist stop? I won't let the fascist stop me. Dame fucking right. Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Nine-Nine. I sometimes, just for fun, I'll say salt and pepper. Just for fun. It makes me laugh every time. Schitt's Creek. Yeah. Oh, David. I like this game that I'm playing. I've never seen the Great British Bake Off, I don't think. Schitt's Creek, yeah, Schitt's Creek's a good one. Anyone watching Severance right now? I'm obsessed right now. I'm a little bit Alexis. I love this. I love that all of us are dorks inside. That makes me very happy. it looks like our lives have stalled out. So I'm debating about either A, going home and resting, B, restarting the live and see if we can hit 40,000 before I go. But it could go either way. Schitt's Creek or Star Trek: The Next Generation. Honestly, both. Those are on my list as well. So you guys let me know. What do you want? What do you think we should do? Is it worth restarting both of the lives and kind of just like pushing to see if we can do it? Maybe I'll go on Instagram Live instead of TikTok, and we can push it on Instagram Live and see if we can get like $700 right away. You know, and that might happen. Instagram moms are fucking wild, guys. I am on Twitch. I just don't go on it. JK, I think we would restart the YouTube though, so you should stay here, JK. But I think we're gonna go over TikTok. I think we're gonna go over to Instagram, and see if we can push it. YouTube, folks, hang tight. I haven't decided yet. TikTok, is that okay with you guys? A lot of you are gonna be like, "Fuck that." Well, then go to YouTube. That is the weirdest, like, words strung together. I gotta tell you, sometimes I'm so confused by men, guys. All right, everyone, I'm gonna go on Insta right now. Hanging up on you guys on TikTok. Oh, yeah, YouTube.
2 months deep into 2025.
All right. I'm on Instagram Live. I never do Instagram Lives, so I always forget how to fucking do this. Okay. Gender affirming care access fund. Okay. Okay, cool. All right, YouTube, I'm going to restart it. I'm going to restart you, okay? Thank you. And then we're going to see if we can get up to that 750 mark, okay?